They're like this. Ashhadu la ilaha illallah, ashhadu Muhammad Rasulullah. The word Muhammad. Okay. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa Allah. La sharika la. Wa ashhadu an Muhammad Rasulullah. Wa Isa.
Hello, Muslim friends of the world. Why more Hispanics are converting to Islam faster than any other ethnic group? I feel like I just found my answer. Jamie Mujahid Fletcher is a Colombian American who converted to Islam 21 years ago. When he started his journey, he also felt alone, but soon his father also wanted to learn about Islam. The only problem is that his father is a Spanish speaker. Jamie had difficulty finding educational materials about religion written in Spanish. Jamie decides to translate what he reads for his father. So the more we translate and explain to them in their own language, the less foreign it becomes to them, CBS News quoted Fletcher as saying recently. That effort evolved into Islam in Spanish. The Houston-based Islamic Center does not convert Hispanics to Islam, but provides educational information about the religion in Spanish. Despite their hands-off approach, Jamie said they have seen an explosion of Latinos and Hispanics converting. Based on data, Latinos are the fastest-growing ethnic group to convert to Islam in America, said Fletcher. People just show up and they say, "Hey, we came here to convert to Islam." In Colorado, Rudy Sanchez and Juana Serrano also heard and answered the call to Islam. It really started to tug at my heartstrings, Serrano said. I feel like I just found my answer, Sanchez said. They say religion gives them peace. It was like a coincidence, like I was thirsty and then a guy with a water bottle said, "Hey, do you want some water?" Sanchez said. It gives me a lot of peace. It gives me a lot of freedom that I didn't even realize I had, Serrano said. They both admit that when they first converted to Islam, being a Muslim felt isolating, especially when it comes to breaking the news to their families. I did feel very lonely, Sanchez said. They don't fully understand what I'm going through just because they haven't experienced the same thing, Sanchez said. My mom was really shocked. She's a very devout Catholic, but she was supportive, Serrano said. The two and Jamie's brothers say Islam and Latino culture have many similarities that make conversion easier. Coming from a family with a Hispanic background is very important, Serrano said. Respecting elders and respecting family members and all that is a big part of Islam, and it's also a big part of our culture, Sanchez said. Looking deeper into Islam, suddenly you start to discover that this is the way I was raised. These are the values that my family shared with me, so there's a lot of affinity, Fletcher said. They also have new brothers and sisters in the faith to help guide them and help them when times get tough. I actually joined a group and it was the Latina Sisters. It was small, but we were always looking to expand, Serrano said. Everyone is nice and kind. Everyone wants to know who I am. They don't see many Mexicans, Sanchez said. And while in Islam there is no compulsion in religion, all three said they are happy to see more Latinos embracing the religion. More and more Mexicans are becoming Muslim, and I think that's good, Sanchez said. We can really keep our culture intact and be a better version of what it means to be Latino, Fletcher said. Once you take away all the negative images portrayed in the media, you will find that it is a peaceful world, Serrano said. The history of the development of Islam in America began in the 18th century with the arrival of African slaves who converted to Islam. In the 1920s, Muslim organizations began to form in large cities. The Nation of Islam movement, led by Elijah Muhammad, became significant in the 1930s and 1960s. In 1965, the Immigration and Nationality Act removed restrictions on immigration from Muslim-majority countries, allowing Muslim immigrants from many countries to enter the United States. Since then, the number of Muslims in this country has continued to increase. Over time, the Muslim community in America developed rapidly with the establishment of mosques, Islamic schools, and religious and social organizations. Currently, Islam is one of the religions with the largest followers in the United States. Since the beginning of the 21st century, Islam in America has experienced rapid growth, driven by factors such as immigration, conversion, and developments in communications technology. American Muslims consist of a variety of ethnic, cultural, and social backgrounds. Apart from mosques, the Muslim community also pioneered educational institutions such as Islamic schools and centers for teaching Arabic and Islamic religion. Additionally, religious and social organizations continue to develop to address challenges and provide support for Muslim communities in America. The role of American Muslims in various areas of life is increasingly visible, including in the worlds of politics, art, business, and academia. Some American Muslims have become successful civic leaders, politicians, and professionals, making significant contributions to this country. However, challenges also remain. Some of these include issues of discrimination, negative perceptions about Islam, and lack of understanding of Muslim beliefs and practices. Muslim communities continue to struggle to defend their rights, build tolerance, and promote a better understanding of their religion. The history of the development of Islam in America is a story of the Muslim community's struggle and adaptation in various situations. With a spirit of togetherness and mutual cooperation, American Muslims continue to contribute to the diversity and dynamism of this country. Along with the development of technology and global connectivity, the Internet has played an important role in uniting the American Muslim community with Muslim communities around the world. Online forums, social media, and information-sharing platforms have become powerful tools for communicating, discussing, and sharing religious experiences. In addition, the American Muslim community also actively participates in interfaith dialogue, seeks to build bridges with other religious communities, and promotes a better understanding of Islam. On the political side, several Muslim Americans have been elected to Congress and local government officials, demonstrating growing inclusivity on the United States political scene. In the social field, the American Muslim community is also actively involved in charity and humanitarian aid activities, making positive contributions to the surrounding community and responding to natural disasters or social crises. Despite challenges and occasional negative perceptions, the American Muslim community remains committed to promoting peace, tolerance, and openness in society at large. The history of the development of Islam in America is an inspiring story of how the Muslim community has developed, adapted, and contributed positively to the cultural diversity of the United States. With a spirit of inclusiveness and respect for democratic values, the American Muslim community continues to move forward as an integral part of this nation.